Cook. It's Wednesday, March 25th, and I had some people with questions about line plots. So it's hard for me to show you the book and write in it, but I thought I could show you this IXL, and then that'll help you do the book pages as well. So what's coming up tomorrow, well, Friday, I think, is GG.3 and GG.4. Please remember, you need to be checking Canvas and just working on what you have for that day. We don't mind if you go ahead, but the problem is people are going ahead and then they're getting confused and calling for help. And a lot of times we're going to post videos or give you tips and tricks to help you do the work, but you just need to be patient because we don't have 3 weeks worth of videos ready yet. So we're working on it, but you got to be patient. So back to GG.3. This one is just reading and answering questions about line plots. So line plots are these cool plots with X's on them, okay? Now, what's really important to remember is the X's pretty much represent people or things. So, like, it's saying how many people made 0 finger puppets, okay? So that's really important and kind of trips people up. So it says how many children made more than 2. Well, the only number on here that's going to be more than 2 is 3. So then all I have to do is count the X's on 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I believe. And submit. So like I said, this is just reading them for right now. How many team members did not score a goal? So now you've got to be really, really careful because a lot of times what kids tend to do is like they would see a number 7 here and they'd say, oh, there's no X's, so there must be 7. But that's not what it means. I want to find people who did not score a goal. That would mean people who scored 0 goals. There are 2 X's for 0, so I know that 2 people scored none. Scores on a board game. How many people scored less than 9? So I know, be really careful, less than 9 would not include 9, but would include 8, 6, and 7. When you have a lot of X's, here's what I like to do. I'm going to show you a little trick if I can do it with my finger. I can tell that these X's are all lined up. There's 4 in each one, so that's 4, 8, 12. And then I can go back and count the ones that are left over. So that makes 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Makes it a little faster and you don't have to count each X by itself. Leaf rubbings made. How many students in all? So remember, each X is kind of like a vote. That's your students. That's the number of people. So this 0 is telling me how many kids made 0 leaf rubbings. They just didn't do the assignment. How many did 1? How many did 2? How many did 3? And so on. So if I wanted to get all of the kids, each X represents a kid, so I'm going to count all the X's. You're going to have to hang with me real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 19, 22, 23, 26. 4 more is 30. I hope that's right. It's hard to see the screen and write at the same time. Good job. So, trips to the mall. How many people went to the mall? At least 3 times. So now the wording's getting a little tricky. At least 3. When I think of this, I like to say, okay, I can do something if I have at least $3. So that means if I have $3, I could do it. I could also have more than $3, but I need at least 3. So that means 3 or more. If it said more than 3, 3 would not be included. But since it says at least 3, I can count the 3 and the 4 and the 5. So I know there's 3 X's here. 3 more makes 6. And 3 more makes 9. So this one says, which number was rolled the fewest times? So really simple. Just look for which one has the fewest X's. Because it says that they're rolling a dice. These are the numbers that got rolled. Obviously, 4 got rolled the least. It only got rolled 3 times. Every other number got rolled more. Keychains. How many people made more than 2? So now 2's not going to be included because it says more than 2. So I'm only going to count the numbers that are bigger than 2, which would be 3, 4, 5. So I know that's 4. Another 4 is 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I'm going to do a few more of these and then I'm going to let you go on your own. How many participants did fewer than 3? Fewer than 3 means less than 3. So I'm not going to count the 3. These numbers would not be included because that would be 3 or more. I want all the ones that are less than 3. So I'm going to count again. There's 3 in each row there, so that's 3, 6, 9. Another 3 makes 12. Another 3 makes 15. 2 more makes 17. And you can count it however you want. If you need to count each X, you can. Just trying to show you some tricks to make it go a little faster. How many clients ran exactly 1 lap? Exactly 1 means just 1. So I'm going to count these X's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Looks like 10 X's. Which number was drawn the most times? So the number with the most X's would have been drawn the most. It doesn't ask me to count the X's. It just wants to know which number it was because they drew cards. The 6 card got picked the most because it has the most X's. Tennis matches won last summer. How many players in all? Count all the X's. Again, I like to do these little groups. 2, 4, 6, 8. That makes 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Almost finished. How many people saw fewer than 2 whales? Fewer than means 2 is not included. I only want the numbers less than 2. So I'm only going to count the 1 and 0. And there are 5. And that wraps it up for GG3. I think you're good to go after that.